TR mentality, man. Before we go into the live, make sure y'all own y'all own shit. Let's get into the live, man. We got a lot to talk about today. Y'all can see by the title, how to stay motivated while being surrounded with negativity. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna wait till a couple of y'all get in here. Y'all can leave y'all comments. Let me know where y'all watching from. Make sure y'all hit like on the live so it can, spread the live in the algorithm. All that stuff helps. Engage, leave y'all comments. Ask me some questions on the topic. We're gonna get into it though. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to get in here. Nah, man, what's good with y'all though? Yeah, so this YouTube live thing been lit, man. We've been on here a couple times in the past, we've been on here the past couple weeks. Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Like I said, let me know where y'all from, where y'all watching from. Also, make sure y'all hit a like on the live so it can spread it in the algorithm. There go Ari, what's good with y'all? Y'all see the title, man. So y'all know what we about to be talking about today, man. I know a lot of people, this is a question a lot of people have because everybody always asks me, how you be able to stay positive, how you be able to, stay focused because we talked about consistency. We talked about, how do you stay on the grind? How do you stay focused? And, everybody fall into these times where, they're going to deal with some sort of negativity. And I want to speak on that in terms of, because everybody's think of negativity like, oh, people hating on you, or it's literally somebody around you and they dragging you down. But nah, it's multiple ways that you could be facing negativity. We all can inflict negativity. There you go, providing value. Yes, sir. You already know the vibes, man. We feel me? But yeah, it's so many different ways that you can face negativity. Man, gotta have my water and shit. Y'all know the vibes. Yo, Lauren, what's good with you? Like I said, man, let me know where y'all watching from. Hit the like on the live. We got a lot of value we finna give on this live. I know y'all gonna really have some questions about this. We gonna continue to answer them as we go. We gonna continue to dive deeper into the topic. But yeah, with negativity, is so many different ways. You can inflict negativity on yourself with your own thoughts. Obviously, you could be going through shit in life where maybe it's financially. We in PA with it, yes sir. But it could be financially. It could be things that you just really can't. You can't really change in a snap of a finger. NYC, y'all know the vibes, man. Yeah, some negativities, is stuff that you can't really control right away type shit. And we all really face that. And like I said, with negativity, sometimes you might wake up, and you just ain't feeling right. You ain't positive. Maybe you're thinking of all the negative things that go on, that go on within your career, stuff like that. Like things that's telling you one day you're going to wake up and you're going to say, yo, am I doing the right thing? What am I doing right now? Like, if what I'm doing, is it really something I should be doing? Is it something that's, yo, Pickle Outlaw, what's good with you, bro? I appreciate you pulling up to the live. My bad if I said, bro, and you're a woman, my fault. Like I said, on these lives, I can't really see the picture and shit like that. So, but yeah, it's a lot of things. And then obviously you got negativity that's inflicted by others. People, obviously, you could be, if you posting on social media, people could be commenting in your comments, putting some crazy shit, or maybe you're just not getting the results you really want. And I got a video coming real soon about this, about, all the game I've been given and shit like that. If you've been following it, you're going to really be in a good position. But sometimes shit don't just happen. Let me see. I felt 100 it'd be a battle with negative thoughts. Exactly. So, really, yeah, when it comes to negative thoughts, yeah, like I said, and that's why I said with discipline and determination to take you places where motivation can't. Motivation to me, and then positivity, positive thoughts, that's kind of like damn near in the same, in the same boat. Because like I said, when you're not motivated, those is typically the times where you're going to feel like, damn, am I doing the right thing? Is what I'm doing, is it going to work? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's like, so when you're not motivated, negative thoughts come in at the same time. And like I said, so people that's around me, I'm a very positive person. And I think y'all could kind of see that just from what I give off in the videos and everything. But, like I said, everybody has their moments where, you having these thoughts and everything like that. even if stuff going good, you can still have these thoughts like, damn, you know, that they speak on it all the time, you know, millionaires, billionaires, you know, it's some unhappy ass billionaires, you know. But I always say, like I said, I'm a positive person. So whenever anything happens to where I'm like, yo, this is something where somebody else, yo, people around me tell me all the time, like, you know, it'll be something that'll happen and they like, nigga, how the fuck you still positive? How you still able to keep pushing? You know, because one of my biggest philosophies on things and how I stay positive is when certain things happen. So like, say if you going through financial struggles and, you know, something happens with your car, you know, and you got to get it fixed, but you ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things that you could kind of look at it is the way I be looking at stuff is like, well, I mean, it already happened, you know, so the car already needs to be fixed and you don't have the money. So what you going to do about it? You know, the only thing you can do is continue to go. And that right there will already help your positive outlook. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to already look at it like, okay, I can't change that right now. I can't change that it needs to be fixed. I can't change in the snap of my finger that this is what I got in my pocket. So, you know, the only thing you can do is keep going. Rather that's say you got a job or, you know, you run a business. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for the comments for real. But like, you know, rather, you know, you got to go make some extra sales at your business or anything like that. You know, something like that. You know, only thing you can do is keep going. That's all you can do. So that's one of my biggest ways that I deal with, you know, negativity. So when you, like I said, on the come up, all you got is yourself. So like in terms of, like I said, you can have people supporting you and everything, but literally it's you and you. Like you got your, you know, you in your own head. So like everything you do is literally derived from however you gonna be feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you say I'm not doing it, nothing nobody can tell you will make you do it. So like if you somebody and you in this live and I, you know, I always give y'all game trying to help y'all become, you know, make better content, you know, get more consistent with your content, you know. But if you don't want it like that, I can say that all I want, but you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? I heard my man's Rick Ross say the quote. He said, you know, the coach can't want the player to win more than the player do. You feel me? It's not gonna happen. And that's the same thing. So like, you know, all this stuff comes from yourself. So when it comes to positivity, I look at it the same way. You know, you gotta love yourself. You gotta understand who you are as a person. You gotta understand your hustle. You gotta understand everything you doing is exactly what you need to be doing. And if you're not doing what you need to be doing, you need to understand that. You gotta be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Keep, you know what I'm saying? Get on track. The first thing I always say too is awareness. So like when you being negative too, you might wake up one day, like I said, and you might be like, damn, bro, I don't feel like doing this shit. It ain't going nowhere right now. But you got, you know, you got to be aware that you're doing that. You got to say, hold on, what the fuck am I doing? And you got to be able to, you know, overshadow that with positivity. But yeah, man, make sure y'all hit like, man. Hit like, drop some gems in the comments, man. Drop some gems in the comments. If y'all rock with what I'm talking about, drop the gem emoji, the diamond emoji. And yeah, man, make sure y'all hit like. Make sure y'all share this live with somebody else that need this information too. Like I said, y'all can start asking me questions. You know, I'll give y'all some tips on anything. Like whatever you might be going through right now, you know, or whatever you've been through in your life. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You feel me? We're going to talk about all that right now because it's about, you know, it's just about, because this all the stuff that we always talk about, like I said, rather we trying to better our content, get better as content creators, more consistent with our content, you know, understanding what content works. One of the things is mindset. Mindset is it's got to be the biggest thing, because if your mindset ain't there, none of that shit matters. So, you know, this what we talking about today, this topic, it just goes hand in hand with everything else that we talk about. If you're a music artist, you're an entrepreneur of any sort, all this stuff is stuff that you need, man. You got to be making content. You got to, you know, you got to have the right mindset to do any of that. Even if you're not making content, you need the right mindset. There y'all go. See, look, one thing about YouTube that I feel like they should, you know, I feel like YouTube should let you pin stuff. Miss Nelson, what's good with you? Let me see. I see young people embrace being an entrepreneur or business owner. I'm passing your channel on to my son and daughter. I don't want them to go through what I went through. I appreciate you, Miss Nelson. Yeah, man, pass that around. I just want to see other people win. We all got stuff. We all got our past and everything like that. We all got our past, everything we've been through. Our surroundings, wherever we come from. A lot of us, like me personally, I come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Called Chester, Pennsylvania. So we all got our surroundings. Everybody got whatever. This shit ain't about judgment, man. It's about how you gonna move forward. What you gonna do to put your family in a position, you and your family in a position where you could change all that. My man has a little pedal. Hold on. All right, you gonna have to elaborate. I think I kind of got what you're doing, but I don't know what you're talking about. What I put in my hair? Shit, I be putting different stuff in my hair. You know what I'm saying? You funny as shit for that question though right now. See, Lauren, I can't even take you serious right now. I don't know what you want. All that shit on you. I can't give you no advice on that one. But yeah, fucking. All right, yo, give me a comment right now. Everybody give me comments. What is something that y'all do to stay positive when you surrounded by negativity? Some of y'all might not even be surrounded by negativity. And like I said, breaking down what's negativity. Negativity could be something that somebody else inflict upon you. It could be something self-inflicted. It can be, a situation you going through. It's a bunch of, like I said, I feel like us coming from the hood, where we come from, it's more negativity that we surrounded by on a more regular basis. There go my man's Paul. Yo, Paul, what's good with you? This is a topic. You asked me about this, a lot. So y'all can go ahead and get y'all questions in there, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them. But, it's a lot of ways that this shit can be inflicted. I just tell myself to keep pushing through the obstacles. Exactly. You got to. That's why I said, it's a mental thing, and that's why I say with content, when you're going to be posting consistent, self-talk for uplifting yourself in private. As an entrepreneur, as an artist, you're going to be talking to yourself damn near more than you talk to anybody else. Like literally, like I think as a creative person in general, you're going to talk to yourself more than you talk to anybody else. Like I'll be in the shower, man. I'll be in the car. I'll be laying down and I'm talking to myself like crazy. Like I might run through a bunch of, you see the title, Paul. So we talking about how to stay motivated when you're surrounded by negativity. I started cutting people off. Once a negative conversation comes up, I just change the subject or get off the phone. And that's a great way of doing it. Exactly. That's a great way of doing it. And also, like I said, so like you cleaning out your circle. You say that, somebody talking negative on the phone or they talking negative around you, like in person, you want to excuse yourself. And that's something I do too. Another way of doing that and even taking it a step further is making your circle. I know you pretty much do this. Making sure the content that you watch, you got to really monitor the content that you watch. And you said you got a son and a daughter. So, they got, a lot of people, they really monitor what their kids watching. But I feel like one of the things that you can do, if you can get your kids to watch what you watch and it's a positive thing, it's good to have. I always talk about changing the conversation. So whenever you doing anything in life, man, share that with your people. Share that with the people around you. See how they react to it. Like one of the books, I've been putting people onto a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Everybody in here, if y'all haven't read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I recommend y'all go ahead and y'all can listen to the audio book, It's about 3 hours long. And you could get through that real quick. It's a great mindset shift. I'll be putting people on to that. Yep, I'm always talking to myself. You got to. I keep my mouth shut when negativity comes up. Exactly. You just gotta excuse yourself from that. It took me a few years to get away from the victim. And I'm glad you brought up that, Ms. Nelson. I'm glad you brought up the victim mindset because so many people, especially where I come from, and I don't know where you from. Where you from, Ms. Nelson? But, coming from where I come from, the victim mindset, saying like I said, and I spoke on this in a video, people blame their surroundings. They call it roadblocks. And I'm not going to lie, especially as a black man, there's certain roadblocks that's real. It's real. You can't make it up. It's actually there, and we all know that. But you can't really change. Some things you can't change. So like, what you gonna do? You got to make the best out of it. You know. How did you get so educated? You're a genius. See, yo, Lauren, I don't even know rather to take you serious no more. But I appreciate you if you're serious on that. I really do. But yeah, exactly. So the victim mindset, man, like where we come from, like it's easy to say, I'm surrounded by all drug dealers, killers. Oklahoma, a small town, law and people here make excuses to keep doing that. Exactly. And and it's easy to do that. My guy Paul, I appreciate you. It's easy to do that. Like I said, it's like even Kevin Hart said it. It's easy to give up. It's easy to say, oh no, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing it. So like it's the same thing. Where we come from, everybody is, a lot of people is doing the same things, rather it's being in the streets, going to jail, a lot of people doing the same things, not going to school, they not trying to, they not doing certain things. So if you give up, who gonna stop you? Like they gonna, okay, you just, all right, he gave it a shot, he gave up, whatever, boom. But, it's one of those things where when you, especially if you got the mindset where you want to go to a different height, you want to go somewhere different, you see different for your life. And I feel like me, even as a kid, I always been like this. So when you moving like that, you got to keep on making sure that if it's, anything that could be an excuse, you got to find out what can you do to get the most out of that. Like I always tell people I've been telling people on the videos too. So it's like people, when they want to do something, they find their certain circumstances and they make those excuses, these little roadblocks. Instead, they say, okay, all right, I want to do this, but damn, nobody's going to support me. Hold on, man. Nah, nobody ever made it. Nobody ever became a millionaire in my city. I guess I can't do it. Instead, they say, okay, here's the circumstances. How can I still, what can I do to still make it work? Like some people have kids. And then now they like, oh, I don't have the time to do that because they still got to go to work. They got the kids. They got, they got this. They got the husband. They got the wife. Blah, blah, blah. These is real roadblocks. Yeah, of course, it's going to make things a little harder. But, stop using that as an excuse. How can I still make the most out of my situation? How can I still do things that make me 10 years later still say, I'm able to look back and say, yo, thank you. I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate everything you did. Talking to yourself, I appreciate everything you did because it was so easy to say, fuck it. It's so easy. Exactly. Everybody think being a drug dealer is a way. It's not. I don't like associating with black men with drug dealing. The narrative is so old now. I'm over it. And you see a lot of people inflict that on us. Nobody gonna stop you. Any advice for starting a new job? What job would it be? And it depends. All right, I'm going to do this. My best advice to start a new job is don't go for the paycheck. Go to that job for the knowledge. What can you learn from that job? You see a lot of millionaires. You see a lot of people, entrepreneurs, people that's doing great things in life. They talk about the jobs that they had. And they say, okay, when I worked at this job, it taught me this. It taught me how to sell to customers. It taught me, just to get out of my shell. It taught me to talk to people, how to talk to people, anybody, how to talk to anybody. It taught me some people work in certain departments where it might teach them how the business works, how to, the behind the scenes, And a lot of time for 9 to 5, when people, especially you starting out, it depends. Like if you don't have a degree in anything to do it, and it's something that you might not really care about like that. A lot of people, they get into those jobs. Like say if you go to work say you work at Walmart, you might not. All right, let's talk about a little smaller. Let's talk about just a regular clothing store. We're not even going to name a name. Regular clothing store or a regular shoe store. Little small joint. Not even one of the big joints like Foot Locker. Little small joint. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to make $16 an hour. And, doing what everybody do where you go ahead and type it up on the calculator. Okay, I'm going to make $700 every 2 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. Instead of doing that, man, of course, you can still do that because you still want to know what you want to make. But instead, look at it like, what can I learn? How can I go in here every day? How can I learn how to talk to people? Because talking to people is one of the biggest things and one of the most underrated things you're going to need in life. Talking to people. Like, if you got the ability to talk to anybody, you can sell anything. You know, it's a lot of stuff that come with being able to talk to people. I would say definitely see what you can learn from it. Like if you can learn the business side, you can learn, you know, more intricate things within the business, do that. You know, talking to people is underrated. But if you working at a clothing store, you know, try to pitch some things that you know that you like. Say certain shoes that you like. Okay, cool. Like if somebody asks you a question, or if you walk into an aisle and there's somebody looking at shoes, you ask them, hey man, do you need any help? Boom, and then you start talking about, hey man, this is my favorite shoe because of da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And you know, start building your confidence, and that's something that's huge, and that's an underrated way to look at working regular jobs. I stopped making excuses, and now I have 2 businesses in progress, and I work from home, and I love it. Stop working a 9 to 5. Of course, I didn't get the support, but it's working now. It took me a while, exactly, and that's all it takes. Stop making excuses and actually taking a leap. People don't understand now. A lot of people, and you said, yeah, I did 9 to 5 from home, customer service, and simply started moving up. Exactly. That's underrated, man. People don't understand how important it is to know how to talk to people. What if it's a job like Amazon, more towards the money side? So is it like Amazon? Are you like within the distribution? Are you on the distribution center, like where you're picking and packing? Or are you gonna be unloading and unloading trucks? What is it? Because if you loading and unloading trucks, you know, you're not gonna have no customers in the distribution center, nothing like that. So with that, I would just talk to anybody. You know, it's people that maybe be higher up. You know, like I remember people that would be working, you know, they on the computer. Just start talking to them. Figure out what they be doing. You just learn more. Like I feel like I said, I'm 24. If that's something I would have learned, like I ran through so many warehouses. If I would have learned that back, is that distribution within a distribution center? If I would have learned that back then when I was doing those jobs, you know, that would have been great for me to learn back then. You know, because back when I was doing them jobs, it was about the money. How can I get a quick check? If there ain't no check, I ain't coming. You know. But yeah, like I said, so first thing first, yeah, of course, stop making excuses, and then and then you just gotta take that leap. A lot of people say starting your business or being an artist, you know, they say, oh, it's hard because it's a lot of competition. People don't realize that so many people quit. It's not as much competition as you think. All the people, it might be hundreds of thousands of businesses that start. You know what I'm saying? This year. You know what I'm saying? But how much of a percentage is going to actually make it and keep going? You know? That's something you got to think about. Like, you know how many artists, since I've been making music? I've been making music for 3 years now. You know how many artists that started with me or started around the same time as me and they stopped? You know what I'm saying? It's so many people that come in and they stop. Because for one, they don't have a passion for it. So when they go to do it, they just going, you know, they going to do it. It don't pop off in a couple months. They done. Got to focus on yourself. You got to. You got to. That's why we said, you know, message retracted. Damn, did you put a link or something, Paul? Or did you like, because that John deleted your message. You put a link or what you put? But yeah, so, you know, all that about negativity around you, you know, that's another thing. So if you're an entrepreneur or anything, when you work in these jobs, don't even talk too much about your shit unless you really know the person that you're talking to. Because most people that's working these 9 to 5s, they stuck within that employee mindset. So anything you say, they'll say, oh, nah, I don't know. Like, I remember, I'll tell y'all a story. I remember I worked this job and we was working like 12 to 15 hours a day. I was 20 years old. I remember I was telling this old head, he was about 60 something. And I was talking to him and I'm like, yo, I'm 20, bro. I was like, bro, I don't have no kids. I'm just a young man on my own. I'm like, yo, I don't need to be doing these 12, 15-hour shifts. I was like, yo, I need to get my little couple dollars and dip. That's all I need. Couple hours, give me a couple dollars, get my check, I'm out. That was what I was telling the old head. And he was like, oh, but you got to save though. And I'm like, bro. And y'all hear me talk about investing all the time. So this is a perfect story right down that alley. I'm like, bro, you about 65 and you still here. I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? So what is, okay, so you saying I should save, but you 60 something and you saved because you're telling me this. So I'm assuming you saved. So, and you still here. You still working a job and you've been here for how many years? And you still making the exact pay that I make? And I just started? You know, so you got to make sure you watch who you taking advice from, because at that time I wasn't even big on investing. I ain't know nothing about money. I ain't know nothing. It was just about, okay, we're not gonna, how can I keep making more? They be capping. Nah, they not capping. They not capping. I'm telling you, Mariah, they not capping. They telling you the truth, but that's their truth. You know what I'm saying? That's their truth. They being 100%, like they being 100% honest. They telling you exactly what they do. Like that was, for him, that was amazing advice. You know, and if he had somebody that had the same mentality as him, that's beautiful advice. Save your money, because one day it's gonna save you. That's their favorite line. One thing people don't know is that sitting your money in a bank account and going ahead and investing in some stocks is the same thing, except putting it in some stocks going to yield more dividends than a bank account. If you look at the APY on a regular standard savings account, that should be so low. Like you hear them all the time. It take you about 10 years to double your money. You know what I'm saying? So really look into this stuff. That's what we talk about. That's why I talk about investing. You know, making money with your money. You know, you're still saving, but it's making money for you. It's not just over here making nothing. That's why I talk to y'all about investing all the time, man. You gotta, so it doesn't matter how much money you make. Nah, bro. When you working them jobs, bro, I would say go in there for the knowledge. What can you take from it? You know, if it's something you want to do. Like, if I was to go get a job right now, I would look for, this is me personally, yo, like let me talk about this. All right, say if you're a guy that's interested in investing in real estate, I would go look at, okay, how can I become a property manager? How can I go find a company, a property management company, and how can I get a job? To where I start learning, how can I manage a property? I start learning, how can I deal with tenants? You know, what's the day-to-day like? What's the type of questions? What's the type of maintenance I'm gonna have to deal with? You know, what's all this like? If you wanna, whatever it is, man, like, you know, all that type of stuff. You hear people talk, you know, if you want to get into sales and everything, everybody got to know how to sell something. Like, even if you, like I said, if you're a music artist and you create content, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to have some type of paid content. You got paid content, you got to know how to sell. You know, that derives the marketing as well. But, you know, you see people get into sales at like car dealerships. You know, there's so many things you can do. I feel like you should always, if you got a plan, you know, it's cool. Of course, you can learn this stuff by yourself, but if you still working a 9-to-5, find a job, find a 9-to-5 that can actually teach you something about what you're into. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. Yo, Hundo P, what's good with you, man? My guy Hundo P, he be tuned into all the videos, man. I appreciate you, Brody. I appreciate you pulling up. Make sure y'all hit like on the video, man. Make sure y'all put the diamond emoji if y'all fucking with the value we giving in the video. Make sure y'all share this with somebody that need the information. You know, ask me y'all questions. Y'all see the title, How to Stay Motivated While Surrounded by Negativity. Y'all ask me y'all questions down below. We're going to go ahead and answer them, you know what I'm saying? We're going to, you know, get y'all questions in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Help the live and the algorithm. But yeah, man. So yeah, y'all see that new music content that I just dropped, right? How y'all fuck with that? I'm fucking with it. I'm about to start going stupid with them motherfuckers. Y'all let me know how y'all fuck with that. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all hit likes, you know. But yeah. Dealing with negativity, man, you know, that shit always gonna be here. That's why I said with the judgmental shit, you know, if you dealing with, you know, if it's gonna be always judgmental, it's gonna be judgmental people till the end of time. So no matter what you do, it's always gonna be somebody. Your consistency is seriously inspiring. I appreciate you, bro. Like, that's why, yo, and I wish you would have pulled up to the other lives, because I was talking about all that with the content and everything like that. You know, I feel like, especially when you on the come up, man, when you on the come up, you have to be locked in and you got to understand your goal. I always speak about how your goal got to be bigger than your fear. Like, you got to be like, yo, no matter what, this shit has to work. So for me personally, my goals is bigger than my fear. You know how many times, especially as a music artist, you know how many times I gotta face situations where it's like, I'll make sure to check out your music. I appreciate you. You know how many times as an artist that I gotta face things that most people would be like, I gotta turn around. Like, you know how many times I felt like, damn, bro, I gotta turn around. Like, nah. But it's like, you gotta understand that what you're scared of is, nigga, that shit right here. What you want is way up here. So I remember when I did my first performance, I'm like, nigga, that shit scary, of course. Like I said, and I spoke on this on another live. I remember growing up, I couldn't even do, like, I would do them, like I said, because you had to, but school presentations where it's 22 people in the class, and that shit was scary. I'm like, damn, I ain't trying to do that. But now I'm able to perform in front of 2,000 people. That shit is crazy. So it's like, I remember when I was doing my first performance, I was shook, and I'm like, damn, but if you don't want to do this, you might as well just turn around and stop. Like, don't even do this shit. Like, just don't even make no more music. Don't do none of that. And these is conversations that I had with myself. And it's like, but the shit never as scary as you really think it is either. Like, it's never that much. It's never like that. Like, with performing especially, bro, once you get up there, you good. So, like, most of the things, that's how shit is. And it's the same thing with content. People gonna talk crazy in your comments. People gonna tell you your shit trash. People gonna, cause they, whatever it is. Yeah, to come up with how you feeling, like, what's the point, or I probably should turn back now. Exactly. What if you don't know what your goals are? Yeah, and we spoke on that too, Hundo. Like, when you starting off, yeah, you gonna wake up one day and you gonna be like, damn, am I doing the right thing? Is this shit even working? Like, what am I doing? Is this shit even worth my time? These is conversations you're gonna definitely have with yourself. And I remember I made that video on that topic you gave me about work-life balance. So it's the same concepts. I'm still trying to talk to my brother into producing music. He's now 30. He has so much talent, but he has that employee mindset. It's letting fear cripple him. And that's the thing. So he 30. I would say the first thing I would tell him too, because I know he probably thinks about this. At 30, it's never too late. Like, I feel like a lot of people, especially like, because you could be 20. Like, somebody could be 20 and be like, it's late. Because, with social media, you got people coming up and getting rich at 16, 15 years old, to where, like, the quote unquote cool age to get rich is like 14, 13, 15, 16, like that. Like, so social media, everybody want it right now. So when you get a little older, people are like, damn, you getting older, and they tend to stop. They tend to stop doing what they want to do. And if he got the employee mindset, man, like, I think the biggest thing with life, like, if he's happy being an employee, maybe that's him. But I get it though, but you can't let fear cripple you. I used to think that I'm so old I can't change or whatever. Don't let it mess with you. Exactly. That's the thing. Everybody face that, man. Like, at 24, 22, you could all feel like that. 2 Chainz blew up in his late 30s. Exactly. I just made the video on Rick Ross. Rick Ross ain't start getting money from music till he was 36. But if you don't know what your goals are, so yeah, if you don't know what your goals are, man, like, I speak on this, man. You got to find out what you enjoy doing, man. When you find out what you enjoy doing, or just like we said, we spoke on this in this live too. You got to talk to yourself. You didn't get into your late 30s, exactly. It's all about, life is a full journey, man. And like I said, you start looking at it, when you really look at how long life is, like, people, you hear everybody say life short, life short, life short. It's not that short, bro. It's so long. Like, I'm 24. That loud ass car. But yeah, I'm 24. And it's like, yo, the amount of time I feel like I had on this earth so far, it feel long as shit. And if I want to live, this whole 24 again, I'll be 48. That feel long, and 48 still young. Social media makes you feel some kind of way. Yeah, and that's why I say you got to monitor your content that you consume. So make sure that the content that you consume is something that's going to inspire you, that's going to motivate you. Like, I watch content that if I'm laying down, if I'm sitting down, say if I'm eating. So when I eat, that's the main time I really take in some content. And like I said, I always make sure that the content is something I can learn from. So I'll be eating and I'll watch some content, and that'll make me say, yo, bro, I'm getting up. I gotta do this. I gotta make this happen. So like I said, changing your content that you consume, that's something that's gonna help in terms of, you know, keeping you focused. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you consuming the right content. So many people, they consuming content that's dramatic, you know, it's filled with drama, it's nonsense. And I just made this tweet earlier. I'm gonna end up posting it on my Instagram too, and I'm gonna make a video talking about it, you know, further. And I'm gonna post it on here. I was saying, like, we all investors. You know, some invest in income generating assets and some invest in drama and other nonsense. What investor are you? I want y'all to answer that. What type of investor are you? Be honest. So I'm gonna say that again. We all investors. Some invest in income generating assets. Some invest in drama and other nonsense. Y'all let me know. Comment down below. What type of investor are you? You know, we all investors. But yeah, Paul, you can't let fear stop you, though. For sure. I feel like people get in their own way. Like, you might know what you really like and you like to do, but, you know, sometimes you're like, nah, that can't be nothing. You can make money from any fucking thing, bro. I mean, a little bit of both of them. So you got to change it. Man, hold on. Let me charge my phone up. You got to change that. My fault. I had covered up the screen and shit. Hold on. You got to change that. You know, that little bit of drama will fuck you up. It will, man. Make sure you change that. Start changing your whole algorithm on social media, all that. Change all that. You can change it with the click of a button. I don't even watch reality TV anymore. You can't. That shit is filled with drama. I stopped that like a few years ago. I'm going into dividends. I'm working towards passive income. Passive income is how you're going to become wealthy. Because you got to think, we all got 24 hours in a day. You hear this all the time, people talking about wealthy people, and they, you know, and people will be like, we all got the same 24. So what's stopping you from becoming a millionaire? You know, the wealthy people they're gonna have passive income streams. We all got the same 24. So, you know, you can only be active. You can only earn active income a certain amount of your day. You got to sleep for 8 of them. You know, you got to shower. If you got kids, you got to look out for your kids. You got a husband or a wife, you know, you got to look out for them. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, you got to eat, you know, so how much time you really got? If you're working a 9 to 5, or if you just, like I said, if you're an entrepreneur, you working on your business, you know, you're an artist, you making music, you know, all this stuff, you only got a certain amount of time. So you need to create the passive income streams to where, you know, I'm still making money. Like me personally, I know I'm still making money right now. I'm on live with y'all, you know, and that's how you got to set it up. That's how you want your life to be. I remember I was having this conversation with people around me, and I was saying, yo, you know, how, you know, the worst thing, I remember I heard Mark Cuban say this, like, your biggest insecurity in life should be that somebody else know more than you. You know what I'm saying? You should always be seeking more information. Or not your only insecurity, but your biggest insecurity in life should be that somebody else know more than you. You know, how can I get more information? And so I remember I was telling people around me, and I'm like, yo, the biggest fucked up thing is like knowing that you can't make $1. You can't make as little as $1 outside of your 9 to 5. Nigga, that's depressing. You can't make $1. If you don't go clock in today, you ain't making $1. How that feel? Nigga, I know how I feel. That shit fucked up. 20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. Scrum, real shit. I think social media is why our generation struggles this much with mental health. Anybody can instantly look into another person's life, which I don't think is healthy. Exactly. It's not healthy. You know, that's why I say you got to limit that, man. And some people, you know, you got to look at shit as like inspiration. And something ain't inspirational. You know, some people will show cars, they show houses and shit. It depends on who it's coming from. Some people don't got the right, you know, the right mentality behind what they doing. They don't have the right intentions behind what they doing when they showing that shit. But, you know, for some people, I would say one of the people that's a great person to look into for that when it comes to cars and houses is Rick Ross. Rick Ross got the great mentality with that type of shit. Like, I spoke on that in a video before. When it comes to assets, you know, he turned liabilities into assets. He owned 100 cars and 400 acres. You know, to somebody that looks at it, you know, somebody from the outside looking in that don't understand money, or even if you don't understand money and you own 100 cars and 400 acres, you know, you're not getting nothing from it. It's a straight liability. You just paying. It's just taking money out your pocket. You know, how can I make this generate me some money? Income generating assets, real shit. My main focus is passive income. For my current level in life, I'm gearing towards fixed deposits through saving. Exactly, man. I'm glad you're doing that, for real. How old are you, Hundo P? That's what, bro, we all need that. Passive income, man. Just trying to grow the streams. Like, I feel like lately, man, I've been having money coming in from ways that I'm like, damn, nigga, I forgot I even had money coming in from over there. And that's how you want this shit. And I'm only trying to grow that shit. And you only 21, that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? You just getting started. You know what I'm saying? And you got your credit rolling. You already started your credit. You know, credit, a lot of people got different looks on credit. I wouldn't stress too much about credit, but make sure it's good though. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be one of them niggas that's like, oh man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I remember them days if I called in on my 9 to 5 and I would sit there and think, oh my God, now I lost $50 or $100 that day. Then I used to feel bad. Exactly. You call off, you like, damn, nigga. Fuck, if I don't go, my check gonna be hurting. I haven't started my credit. Yeah, start your credit. And that's another thing. So Paul, I had the same conversation with Paul, you know, and I'm not gonna lie. I started my credit when I was 21. You know what I'm saying? I'm 24 right now. I always tell you young ones, start as young as you can. You have the advantage now. Check sure. Exactly, yeah. You know, start as young as you can. I just was taught, you know, I've been talking to so many people because I've been gaining knowledge about credit, you know, money and all that type of stuff. So I'll be trying to put a lot of people on to that shit. Don't be scared of credit. That's the biggest thing. Don't be scared of credit. People, especially like I said, where we spoke on this before, you know, where I come from, people be scared of credit. You know, there's so much benefits to credit. You know what I'm saying? You can leverage shit. If you ain't got no credit, you can't leverage shit. You straight off your own money. I feel like that's the rat race loop for being in the corporate scary shit, since I also had planned on going there. Real shit. Real shit. But yeah, credit, man, you can start off with one little credit card. Just learn how you're supposed to use it. You know what I'm saying? Use it responsibly. And I don't say responsibly in the terms of, you know, a lot of people, they scared of credit, like I said. So they say, oh, nah, only gas. You know, oh man, my check come on Thursday, it's Tuesday, I need some gas. Let me only use it for that. Nah. It's a different mentality. Like I said, you can leverage that shit. You can make money by using credit. You know, they got so many benefits. Look into the benefits. A lot of people that don't really know much about credits or credit cards, you know, a lot of people don't understand to look into the benefits. The average person don't look into the benefits of the credit cards. Because like why you should only use credit cards and not debit cards. You know what I'm saying? Because credit cards, they have rewards. Everybody know that well, not everybody, but like I said, they got cash back. You use the credit cards, literally, you're going to get paid, even if it's only 22 cents. You're going to get paid cash back by just using this card instead of your debit card. Yo, hey, you about to start something, Hundo. My man said it's lit because we TR Mafia. We the TR Mafia. Oh man, my man's the starter stuff. You know what's crazy? Cause I've been trying to think of a name for our community. You know what I'm saying? I want something for sure where we all we all talk about independence, man. Like as an artist, entrepreneur, we speak on independence all the time. You know, I want to make sure that it's empowering to everybody within the community. You know what I'm saying? But man, that might be something y'all just created on y'all own. The TR Mafia, damn, that's gonna take. I might have to put some thought into that one. TR Mafia. You know, I just want to make sure that everybody in the community, that we all empowered in our own way. So whichever name, you know, because some people, they'll come up with names where, you know, where it feels degrading to the community, and it's just like they're the leader, and everybody else is, you know. Love you guys, man. Man, I love y'all too, for real, man. Y'all be tapped in, man, for real. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, all this stuff is life changing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we could do this, we could get on here, create our content, have people that's gonna support you, you know. That shit is crazy to me. And like I said, I was talking about this, you know, you got tiers, you got certain tiers when it comes to the social media shit. You're gonna have people like y'all, when you know, when you got a few people come in and you know everybody by name. You know, Miss Nelson, you done entered your way into the community where, you know, you somebody that I'll remember your name. Hundo P, you somebody I'm gonna remember your name. Mariah, you know, always y'all, I'm gonna remember y'all name. Ari, you know, all y'all, you people like that. But as you grow, and like I said, I've been experiencing this more because, you know, being consistent on social media, seeing the growth and everything like that, you start to see more of people coming in, and you don't know these people from a can of paint, and you know, you gonna have to take these different energies in there. You don't know their name, you don't know who these people are. They coming in and they acting like they know you, they talking like they know you. You know, they trying to accuse you of shit. You know, this is shit that you gotta deal with as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I always talk about, when you creating content, make sure you for one, obviously provide value, but make sure you staying true to yourself. Make sure you putting positivity out there, because whatever you put out there, bro, it's gonna come back. So if you put negative vibes out there, you putting out vibes that's, you know, sketchy, you know, that's the vibes that's gonna come back. So when you go live, those type of people, why you think those type of people don't go live? You don't see people going live on the Shade Room, because they know if they come on live, they're gonna have a whole bunch of negative energy in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. You know, you gotta keep your community positive. Keep whatever you put out there, make sure it's positive. You genuine to who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's that energy gonna come back. Of course, you're gonna have certain people come in, and you know they're gonna be, you know, that's inevitable. But you know, as long as you putting positivity out there, bro, the positivity going outweigh everything, and the negative vibes gonna get pushed out, because y'all not gonna have that. Anybody that come in the comments and they on some negative vibes, y'all gonna flush that shit out. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit work, man. Create positivity. You gonna blow up. You gonna blow up soon enough. Soon enough, for sure. These are the days that actually matter. Grassroots is only up from here. Your work ethic can never betray you, man. Inspiring, bro. And that's what this shit is about, man. Inspiring people. Like I said, and I figured this out before. Like I said, as a music artist, and I always speak on this, how you gotta create, you gotta provide value. You know, you gotta let them know who you are as a person. You know, what can you do that'll have people come in and, you know, like you for something else, and then they'll give your music a chance. Yeah, no time for that over here. There's too much negativity. Exactly, always. But yeah, you know, and I remember when I found out this, you know, like I said, I always been a person that growing up, I always was the guy talking to my friends. I always was the people trying to put them on the right path, trying to, you know, and leading by example, not just somebody that talk, you know, and y'all that watch my content and everything. And like you say, like being consistent and everything like that, you can tell I'm a person that lead by example. I'm not just somebody that talk. I'm somebody that's actually going and getting after that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of person I am within my circles with my friends and everything. I'm like, yo, this shit is for sure like what I do. This is my gift. You know what I'm saying? It's my passion. This is something I'm here for. So I was like, yo, YouTube is one of them things that's like, bro, I can get on here, I can make content, and it could be seen by whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I could leave my mark with everybody. You know, I had that type of idea when I started this channel. You know, I started this channel in July, I think, July 2021. I went to New York in August, and I did an interview. If y'all go watch that interview, it's on the Zania Experience, and y'all go check that interview out. That interview was fire, you know, and I was talking, and I'm like, yo, that was around the time where I was like, man, I got a gift that usually when I have a conversation with somebody, it's going to leave a mark in some way. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like a lot of the time when I have a conversation with people, excuse me, I keep on burping and shit. But if I have a conversation with people, you know, it's going to leave a mark. Rather, you know, they going to remember something from that conversation, because I'm, you know, that's just how I move. I like to leave something with somebody. something that they're going to think about, something that can help them, you know, build something. So that's when I realized, yo, this is a gift. So why not make your content and go full, you know, go all out on it and touch as many people, you know, leave a mark on as many people as you can in the world. You know, that's crazy. Like, I feel like that's one of the biggest blessings anybody could have, as, you know, in their arsenal of what they great at. That's one of the, bro, that's one of the purest forms, you know, that you can move with. One of the purest things you can move with. We all here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's always to better what we got. Like, it's always to make the world better than where, you know, what it was when we left. I mean, when we got here. And, you know, I feel like I'm in a great position to do that. We all are. You know, social media, you can put something out. Like I said, it's hard work to get in front of people. It's hard work to get found and get discovered and for people to actually support you. But it's possible. You in a position where you can literally put something out and it's exposed to millions and millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could come across it today. Y'all see with TikTok, you could post something today and tomorrow you could wake up and 300,000 views on it. You know, that just shows you it's exposed to that many people. In real life, without social media, to run into 300,000 people, you know what I'm saying? That's going to take a while, bro. And we're in a position to do that like that. Like, you got to do that. But yeah, you feel me? So, gotta do that. And then, you know, leaving your mark, man. Like, I look at it too. This is another thing with social media. The greatness with social media is I look at this all the time, you know. I look at it like this, you know, generations down the line, you know, when I'm not here no more, you know, I look at it like, yo, when my family is wealthy and, you know, people of the generations after me and they looking back and they like, damn, you know, if anybody was to ask, yo, I wonder where did this start? You know what I'm saying? Because before us, you know, before our generation, there was no old black money, bro. There's no, you know, this is the first, for every wealthy black person that y'all see in the world, this is the first generation of black wealth. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. So that's we in this generation right now. So literally, they're able to look back and say, man, I wonder how this started, you know, with all the history behind us and everything like that up to this point and up to that point, you know, the crazy, you know, they're going to be like, yo, I wonder where this started and who started this. Who was the person that said, yo, I'm going to do this shit outside the norm and I'm going to make this shit happen. You know, and now we got content. So me sitting here saying this to y'all right now, couple generations after me going to be able to watch this same video and they're going to be like, damn, he was talking about this shit and it happened. So within that, the question that they looking for answers for, they going to find something where I'm literally talking about them asking that same question. This shit is crazy. That's the power of content, man. Leave your mark, man. So many people come and go and you ain't never going, yo, how you ain't going to touch this? Like, to be able to document this shit publicly, because, you know, if you just got it on your phone could be gone. You know, your phone obviously going to be gone. Generations later, they ain't going to have your phone. But they going to have this. They can still search your name. They can still look at you. They can hear you talk. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. And that's another thing with music. You know, when you recording and making music on a pure, you know, on a pure level, you know, they're going to be able to hear what you're talking about in the music. You know, and that's why I've been conscious of that lately. You know, the music y'all been hearing coming out, these past couple drops, and there's a lot more coming. Best believe it. You know, I've been more conscious of what I'm putting in there. You know what I'm saying? About what I'm talking about and shit like that. Because that's what I talk about. Like, being able to leave your mark to where generations after you can look back and say, yo, man, where'd this start? And it comes back to you. You want to make sure that you got something they can check out and they can see the journey. Inspiration, I'm finding that that's the most important thing in life, because that actually causes positive change in people's lives. And I'm going to say this again. You know, I'm going to say this again. You know, you might not be able to change the whole world right now, but you can change the world around you. You know what I'm saying? So if you can leave a mark on everybody you come across, everybody you touch, that trickles down. That trickles down. So any mark that I leave on y'all that's in this live, you know, you're going to go and you're going to tell people, you're going to talk about it. You know, even if you don't say, oh, TimelessRoc said this, you know what I'm saying? He did this, but you just speak about it. You know, it's some philosophy that came from something I said in a live, you know. You know, it's just about trickling it down, you know, and just passing that on to as many people as possible. It's not about getting the credit for it most of the time. It's just about, you know, how can you change the motherfucking world? Make this shit better. Make more people realize that they can go and make this shit happen on their own, man. We in a place right now where you could get information on your own. You know, you ain't got to go beg nobody for the information. You ain't got to go hurt nobody for no information. You ain't got to sneak for no information. You literally could pull your phone out, search something up. And on Google, ain't nothing a stupid question. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something you feel like you should know, ain't nobody watching, bro. Type that shit up. Figure that shit out. You know, that shit all here for us. We got to take advantage of that shit. And right now, you know, the internet's at full force, man. We got short form content. Short form content is something that, yo, Google is your friend. Exactly. And yo, I spoke on this in another law. TikTok just passed Google as like the top used search engine right now this year. Infinite knowledge in the palm of our hands. Real shit every single day. And that goes back to the investor tweet. You know? What are you using your phone for, man? Like, what are you investing your time in? I wish I had it when I was in high school. Man, for real. For real. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm talking about when we got a big opportunity right here. It's in our pocket every day. It's in our hands. You know, you got to take advantage of that shit every opportunity you can. You can learn how to do anything. Like as a music artist, man, like I had to learn how to mix my own music, you know, because I had my own studio. I had to learn how to mix. If I didn't have YouTube, Google, and all that, I would have had to go to school to learn that. I'd have had to spend a lot of money, and I had to be there for 4 years. Take advantage of everything. We all got, it's a million tools out here. It's a million tools, man. It got you through. Facts. A lot of us are just lazy and don't have self-worth. Man, I'm glad you said that too. Miss Nelson, I could tell, bro. I could tell you got a lot of wisdom, man. Because you saying a lot of shit. You saying some heavy shit in this live. Thank you for the knowledge and motivation right now. No problem, B. Ben. I appreciate you pulling up to the live, man. Make sure y'all hit like. Make sure y'all go ahead and share this with somebody else that need the information. Make sure y'all go ahead and make sure y'all leave y'all comments down below with the questions. Y'all know I got y'all, man. Real shit. Any knowledge I got, y'all know I'm going to come through and I'll tell y'all anything. You know? Like I said, man, this shit about passing it on. Passing it on. But yeah, the lazy comment that you put, Miss Nelson. So I spoke on this, and I wish I could pull it up on here, but I spoke on this the other day. Somebody was saying, because it was a Russ clip, and Russ was giving game about how he spent $20. He spent $10 a single, so he dropped 2 singles, $20 total, and he made about $2.5 million. He gave the game about that. You know, he talked about how he did it and everything. Everybody in the comments complaining, talking about he lying, he how much money he spent on this, how much whatever. And I speak on this on the channel too. Advice, Scrape MC. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. But look, you know, and somebody said, man, you know, y'all always ask people how they do something. And then when they tell y'all say that they lying or it's wrong advice. And that's because people lazy. You know? Exactly. Miss Nelson been dropping game in the live. Real shit. Yo, we gotta tap in with Miss Nelson. Miss Nelson need to go live. They hate him. It's crazy how they don't want to hear it. Yo, they hate Russ, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know? It's because, you know, he doing it a different way. And I be speaking on it, man. It's crazy because, you know, I'm very similar in the ways of how I move within my, you know, within the music business. So, you know, and I'm always going to be dropping games. So, you know, it's going to be some people that come through and they, you know, they try and act the same way as they act towards him. But I told her, and I responded to the comment, and I said, it's because people lazy and they want to find, you know, they want to find every excuse They don't want to do all the work, so they want to find every excuse on why they can't do with something that they say they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody say they want to be artists, you know, but when you tell them all the game, they say, no, you're wrong. No, you're lazy and you don't want to put the work in. So I don't know why you even out here lying to people. I don't know why you putting a facade on people and telling people that you want to do something when you don't. Because if you did, you would do it and you would take the game. And if you somebody that's really in the trenches with this shit and you really understand this shit and you really trying to seek the information, you can tell what's good advice and what's bad advice. Like y'all, everybody in here, like Miss Nelson, Hundo, Mariah, Ari, y'all, you know, y'all been saying, you know, I'm dropping knowledge and I appreciate y'all for that. But like I said, if I was somebody on here talking bullshit, y'all wouldn't even be here right now because y'all would leave and y'all would call me out on that shit. Because you can tell if you somebody that's a smart person and you are who you say you are, you can tell when somebody don't know what they talking about. You can tell what's good advice and you can tell what's not. Because, you know, you can feel the vibe. You can feel the intention. You can feel the way they explain it. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. It ain't no, you can't escape that. You can't like hide that shit out here. I'm a 90s kid and I get a lot of hate because I'm breaking away from the BS. Exactly. It's too much info out here. Exactly. I respect Russ like no other rapper. He doesn't have to be as transparent as he is. Exactly. Yo, he's giving the game, bro. He giving the game. Like, he's helping so many people have to bypass all the research. Real shit. Like, he might say something and you might be like, damn, that's good shit. Now, he might put you on to something that you wasn't even thinking about. Now you can go research that topic. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I feel like I could be real here. You can be real here. Straight and say real shit. You can be real here. You know what I'm saying? We encourage that shit. We ain't with the fake shit. That's why I say we put the positivity out there. We want, you know, it brings positivity back. You know, all the negative shit, all the fake shit, we can sniff that shit out from a mile away. You mean? And people, you know, we get them up out of here. Crazy, I just got done being reminded I'm a worker and that I need to work because, like you said, lazy. And I know I've been slacking. I had to endure the repercussions of that. You know? Look, yo, and B Ben, you saying that, like I said, everything you do in life, it starts with awareness. So being able to be aware that you calling yourself lazy, you know? You know? So you being able to call yourself out on that, because somebody can tell you that. Like somebody in your life could come up to you and say, yo, B Ben, you lazy. You know what I'm saying? You need to work on this. You need to do this. You need to do that, whatever. You know? And it might not hit. But until you realize that, that's when you can really make change. So you realizing that, you being aware of that, you actually, you know, thinking to yourself, you actually, you know, you working on yourself, you getting your mentality right, that's when you're going to start changing your life. How old are you, B Ben? People are triggered. I used to be triggered. It hurts. No more victim mentality mess. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. I need this channel, bro. Been going through some things with school and all this been getting bad, man. I need these positive vibes. I appreciate you. You know, I'm always going to be here, man. I post so much content on here. If you ain't checked out all the content, man, you could go check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's on this channel. We got about we almost damn near 400 videos strong on here. So, yeah, man, you know, it's a lot of videos on here. I post all motivation, all positivity. You know, I give some insight on how you can market as a entrepreneur. I'm a music artist myself. Y'all can check out my music. In my music, I'm talking about inspirational things. I'm not talking about what everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying? All positivity in the music too, man. You can check out my music. Yo, Ari, if you could type in my music name in the comments, I appreciate you. TimelessRoc, that's my name. You can go check that out on my music channel as well. Man, if you're not in your 30s yet, I'll tell you this, don't waste them years doing nothing and splurging because life comes with an uppercut. Yo, how old are you, Ben? Like TR said, As long as you identify the issue, it's the first step. Then you on your way back to productivity. Real shit. I'm turning these noties on, man. I'm a creator and hopefully in the future an entrepreneur. Real shit. I appreciate you for turning on the notifications, for real. We post a whole lot of content, man. Real shit. And tapping into my channel, you for sure gonna get, I'm giving a lot of game. So you're a creator, you're a content creator. I'm giving so much game on how to become the best content creator on this platform, on all platforms. I'm giving y'all the game. Y'all know short form content is taking over. So I've been giving a lot of game on how you could become the best short form content creator. I got a lot more coming right now, but I did just put out a video on how you could catch people's attention better than everybody else. The best ways and one of the best tactics that I've implemented in my short form content that catch people's attention. And then they're going to start listening to what you got to say. Because with short form content, one of the biggest hurdles that you're going to have to jump over is catching people's attention, because people just scrolling like this. Let's be honest. You know, you only got a second to catch them. TimelessRoc, yes sir, that's the name right there. Y'all go check that out. I just dropped a new song on Valentine's Day. So I dropped a new song on Monday called Make You Mine. Y'all go check that out. That shit a vibe. Life can be simple if we just follow through and stay focused. I invest in reality and I try to focus on the hard knowledge. All right now. Yes sir. Now I'm thinking about doing my own YouTube channel. Get on it, Miss Nelson. You got a lot of wisdom. I could tell just from the comments. The platform needs you. All the platforms need you. Make that channel right now. Everybody turn y'all notifications on too for this channel. After he said that, you know, that actually, it's a good idea. You know, YouTube, y'all can definitely see every time I drop a video, but I drop every day. So, you know, everybody check out the music TimelessRoc on all streaming platforms. Yes, you already know the vibes. I'm working on growing my YouTube channel because that's what I want to do, but it's discouraging when your parents are saying that it won't work. My dream is to do YouTube and be an entrepreneur. I just subscribe to your music channel. I appreciate you, Miss Nelson. Real rap, I appreciate that. But yeah, it's great MC, man. It's a lot of people that deal with that, man. Parents that just don't understand the dream, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, of course, parents want to see you do the best. They want to, you know, they want you to be at your best. You know, they want you to be the best version of yourself, you know? So, like, for a lot of people, and they, you know, sometimes it sounds like they're hurting you, you know what I'm saying? Because they trying to stop you from doing something. They trying to tell you, hey, do this. But, you know, me personally, thankfully, my parents, I've been in a great position where I've been able to do, and they support damn near everything I do, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't understand it personally, like, you know, firsthand, because I didn't have to deal with it. But I knew a lot of people that had to deal with that, man. And it's crazy because I would say, man, always make sure you making yourself happy. You know, me giving advice on that topic, I would say make sure you're making yourself happy, man, because you're going to be the one that you got to live for at the end of the day. You're going to be the one that got to live with whatever path you go down. You the one that got to live with all that. So make sure whatever you doing every single day, you know, it's going to be something that you don't regret. It's going to be something that you happy. You know, your family just want to see you do good, man. So whatever you choose to do in your life, as long as you do it at a high level, man, and you going hard for it, you know, you're inspiring other people. You're doing everything you do everything you can do to make that happen. You know, your people's going to be proud of you. Don't even think about that shit. Put your head down, start working hard. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit happen. One of the biggest things you can do when you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to start your YouTube channel, when you facing adversity from your family, is to actually take action. Don't talk about it, just start doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you can do, because your life is going to start changing. And when your life starts changing, they going to realize that shit. They see that, you know, but the only way you can do that is by taking action. If you just keep talking about it, you know, you keep saying, no, but I want to do this, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? They going to keep saying, bro, it ain't working. It ain't going to work because you ain't start. You got to start. You know what I'm saying? So follow that talk with action, and they going to change their whole perspective on that shit. I'm telling you, I feel like just looking from the outside in, they want to see you win. You keep doing this here, broadcasting, man, I got you. On point, I'm making money right now because I'm on this live. And see, look, that's what we here for, man. I want to see everybody make some money. Yeah, her channel will be lit. Real shit, Miss Nelson. Make sure you make that channel. And you make that channel, we come on the next live, and you come in the next live that we on. I'm going to go live again probably tomorrow. You come in here, you tell us your channel name. We going to go subscribe to that. We going to support. because I know you're going to be dropping some good content on there. And like I said, I'm always giving game on here, just helping y'all create better content, you know, how you could grow your channel. I know it will work. I can feel deep down, you know, they trying to limit me doing love and life, spread positive vibes. Thank you, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying, Scrape. Get on that shit, man. Just get on that shit. You know it will work. That's all you need. Like I said, when nobody's supporting you in the beginning, all you got is your own imagination. All you got is your own trust and belief that that shit gonna work. That's all you got. So you gotta stay strong, hold on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And every day where you feel down or you know because you facing that, remember what you're trying to accomplish. Keep going hard for that. Yeah, taking action. I've been trying hard to learn that aspect of success, as simple as it may sound. Exactly. You know. And we all been there. Like I said, we all been there where it's like, you know, you talking, you like, oh, this gonna work, but you ain't really taking action. And some people, me personally, I remember, you know, throughout my life, I've had times where I would take action. You know, of course, I had my times where it was all talk. And then I had my times where I would take action, but I wouldn't go full throttle with it. And then when I started the music shit, man, it was like, yo, I'm in this. I'm in this full force because it gotta happen. There's something I'm very passionate about. Then I make the content as well. You know, this is something that's gotta happen, you know, and I'm locked in, you know, because it's really, like I said, it's something I do. Everything I talk about, this is something I talk about. It's something I really feel, you know. I'm spreading everything straight up from my mind, you know. All these lives, man, I come up with the topic and I come on here with no notes and we just get it in. You feel me? Y'all don't see me with no notes. Y'all don't see me I ain't got no other devices around me. We just get it in. It's me and y'all. We be locked in, you know. Thanks, man. This means a lot. I've been pretty lonely and coming back on here, being able to talk really makes me feel good. And I'm glad you was able to come on here and talk for real, because you was able to open up. You was being transparent. You know, I could tell you really somebody that's trying to change your life and you going to change your life and you ready to start. I could tell you ready to take action. And I know that shit going to take you far, man. Make sure you go ahead and start today and you start making that shit happen. Don't worry, I've been grinding out videos for 5 months. Now I'm making progress. I'm at 309 subs. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? 309 subs. That's a start. You know how many people that been doing this shit for how long, you know, how long? And that's something that keep me up going with my music too. Like, you gotta look at it like this, man. There's so many people that have been doing music for years and they still getting 20 views on YouTube. There's people that have been doing YouTube for years and they got 20 subscribers. You got 309 subscribers, bro. You already moving. You know what I'm saying? That's huge, bro. That you gotta be proud of that. I'm proud of you for that. That shit a community. 309 people, that's a community, bro. You gotta think. I just saw somebody talking about this today. Like 300, you got 300 followers. Like, people might think that's small, but do you think you could fit 309 people in your room right now? You can't, bro. It's not happening. So you gotta think about it like that. I heard somebody say this, like, if you had 10 people in front of you right now, you had to entertain them. You know, it's people, you might get 5 views on your video, and that's gonna happen. Don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? You might get 5 views on your video, you know, but imagine if you had those 5 people in front of you in person and you talk to them. That's a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at this whole social media shit like that. You know, this shit gonna grow, man. Just have your mentality in the right place. Stay locked in. That's perfect. I'm glad you commented that too. Stay locked in. That shit gonna change for you. I'm telling you, stay focused. I'm telling you, watch my content on here. I was just speaking on this and I'm gonna drop the video on here real soon about how I gained 3,000 subscribers in only like 3 days. 5 days max. You know, I'm gonna drop that video real soon and I'm giving y'all all the game because Hundo been tuned in for a while. So Hundo, you know, I was saying in the video, you know, if you've been following along, you know, your channel could be in a great position right now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be giving y'all game, a lot of game. I'll be on here on the live, on the short form content, you know, and I'm about to drop a long form video for y'all, you know. Yes, sir, Scrape, stay locked in. Well done, man. You had a solid point for real, like you in it. I'm telling you, Scrape, 309, that's, you feel me? You gotta be proud of that for real. The dedication it takes to get 1 subscriber, 1 follower is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You did that 309 times. Also, Scrape, make sure you start posting short form content if you ain't start posting that already. YouTube Shorts is going through the roof right now. So make sure you posting the short form content. Watch my short form video on here about how you can catch people's attention on your shorts. And that's going to take your content to a whole nother level. It's going to take your channel to a whole nother level. You know, you're going to be able to catch people's attention, you know? And make sure you providing value in all them short videos. You feel me? I post YouTube shorts and I stream and I make a video every month or so. That's what's up. And the thing about that, you said you make that one video, that long form video, you can take short clips from that video and go ahead and start, you know what I'm saying, and posting them shorts too. So you can repurpose that long form video. You can repurpose them streams and post all them shits as shorts. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent with that shit. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason yeah, exactly. Yo, content is powerful. I'll be telling people, man, content is powerful. Yeah, the dedication to get one is crazy. So fucking true. It's exactly. That shit take a lot. A lot of people, like I said, as a content creator, you know, you gotta really be somebody that's locked into this shit to actually understand that. You know, from the outside looking in, when you gonna have people that don't even do this content shit that'll tell you, nigga, you only got this. You only got that. They don't know how much this shit take. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I post shorts every other day and stream 4 days a week. You lit. Nigga, that's consistency. That's consistency, bro. Stay locked in. But yeah, and you gotta realize that the people that's judging content be people that's not creators. They people that's not doing this. They people that's not, when you making music and people talking about your music, they people that don't make music. You know, when you're a content creator, you know, you creating content, they people that don't create content, they think they could critique it. It's just like the record labels. The record labels think they could critique your music. They not people making music. They not making music. They just looking at how they can make some money off you. They don't understand music. We just seen Kanye go on Rockefeller Records on this documentary and play All Falls Down. And we know that as a classic right now. You know what I'm saying? But he went in that motherfucker and they just looked at him like that shit ain't mean nothing. Cause they don't know. People think it's just sitting in a chair all day, but it's hard work. It's a grind. It's a mental grind too. It's a mental grind. You gotta step up every fucking day and say, nigga, I'm doing this. This shit gonna happen. It's a grind that a lot of people ain't suited to do. So, you know, don't trip off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put your work in, man. Stay focused. Focus on the right thing. Like I said, make sure you consuming the right content so that your mindset stay in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you should acknowledge, man. I'm coming back tomorrow. I appreciate you, Straight. Just because you said that, I'm going to make sure I go live tomorrow. I'm going to be on here tomorrow. We're going to have another dope-ass topic, you know. And we're going to extend. We're going to keep on going. You feel me? Yeah, we're going to have another dope-ass topic tomorrow. And we're going to, you feel me? We're going to talk about it. Yeah, content consumption, that's another big key to making sure you stay positive, making sure you keep the right mindset, keep the right, you know. Make sure you stay tuned in to positive channels like TimelessRoc, man, because the internet can be as healthy as it can be toxic. Yeah. Please keep your mind up, homie. Don't ever entertain. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Make sure you follow the right people. Like my man Scrape said, man, make sure you tapped into me, man. Make sure you tapped into TimelessRoc, man. Real rap. It's good content, man. But yeah, man. Anything that isn't making you feel good, yeah, fall back from that shit. Fall back from all that. But yeah, y'all, man, I'm going to hop off of here, man. This was a great-ass live, man. We dropped a lot of value in here. Y'all asked some great questions. I appreciate all y'all feedback in this live. Y'all been dropping gems. We all been dropping gems. This was a positive-ass vibe. My man's Hundo done came up with a fucking possible community name, man. TR Mafia, man. That shit fire. Keep doing what you do. I'm proud of you. I will continue to pass your info. I appreciate you, Miss Nelson. I appreciate that heavy. I appreciate you pulling up. You've been in the live, probably the whole damn live. I appreciate you heavy. You know, we just building the community, man. TR Mafia. Y'all let me know how y'all like that name. If y'all fuck with it, we might stick with it. My man's Hundo came up with it. I like that you actually came up with that shit. You feel me? That show that you like. I know you like it for a fact. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up to the live, man. Make sure y'all hit like before y'all dip out the live. Bye, man. I'm gonna listen to your music tonight. I appreciate you, Scrape. When I go live tomorrow, you let me know how you think. Let me know what you think about my music, man. Everybody in here, if y'all can go check out and stream my new song, Make You Mine, TimelessRoc, Make You Mine on all platforms. I appreciate that heavy if y'all can go do that for me. You know, we're gonna keep grinding, man. We're gonna be on this live tomorrow. I'm gonna upload more because of this stream. This was very good and most motivation. I appreciate you. Get on y'all grind. Everybody on here, man. Keep grinding. It's going to change your motherfucking life. Content and social media is only going to become more and more important. Keep hustling, man. Keep that mindset. The TR fam. Hey, man, we got a couple possibilities, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up to the live, man. We going to keep going crazy. We got more shit coming soon. Like I said, man, y'all go stream my new single, Make You Mine. All platforms, TimelessRoc. I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all.